$8 the rest of our reparations? Yeah, they doing that in the government mad. Watergate, the Whitewater call, that's the government bad. The law was we couldn't even use the same bathrooms. Back then, what was your government ad? Behind our back, ingesting, cracking it up. Yep, the government lab. But in our face, they want to cry and sob and wonder why we shooting Bob. Guess what? Nothing stops a bullet like a job. We can't elect without no college. And don't even get me started about the electoral college. I mean, let's be honest, that's how they really choose the president, and that's facts. They got y'all confused with these views from these Republicans and Democrats. Liberals and conservatives, man, I ain't none of that. I'm hungry. But where the money at? Because I'm too broke to vote. I'm too broke to cope. I ain't trying to check no ballots. I'm trying to check this balance on these checking accounts. And y'all being careful double checking accounts. But just like in Florida, it's going to be another miscount. As soon as they get to this amount, they're going to try to dismount. Yeah, flipping sides back and forth. It's political gymnastics. Just like Olympic acrobats go for the gold, because that's who makes the rules. All this pageantry is just designed for fools. They're going to give you who they choose. Too big to fail, too rich to lose, and I'm still too broke to vote. So how do we fix the thing? Give her away. In the end is where it begins. So I vote we return this country back to its original home, the Native American.
And that's how we do it. That was Nick Cannon, Too Broke to Vote. A lot of people was doing a lot of backlash saying, oh, you're a coon for that, man. You can't be doing that. You can't do it. He spoke his mind. He spoke the right opinion. That's right, Leo. That's how I think it was, And that's the thing, too. When people coming up from a lower level or just coming up in life in general, just living your life, you have to be able to grow. Some people want you to stay stuck in one mentality, one mindset, one thing, one opinion, and never have any room for growth. I don't agree with that. I think all of us should be growing and developing and learning every day. Be a lifelong learner, not just a learner when it's the cool thing in or faking like you're learning, but really learn, study and, gain knowledge. You have to gain that knowledge because there's so much information. It takes a lifetime to even pick up all of the stuff you need to know in life. A lifetime. And you still won't know everything. Like people say, well, how many books you read? You read 30 books, 40 books. Yeah, you need to read books, but you need to learn how to probably speed read a little or summarize them or, do something because you'll spend so much time trying to consume the information, you'll never act on it. You got to do some action. I'm all about action, just like I'm doing right now. I'm a witness of it right now. I'm doing action. I'm like, well, I don't know if this Facebook Live gonna work right. I don't know if this Periscope gonna work right. I don't know if this YouTube live streaming gonna work right. I don't know if all of this equipment I got going on all around me gonna work right. Jump in that water. Jump in there. That's what I say. Take a chance. That's the entrepreneur mindset. You have to step up out of the box they got you locked in. Because, they're going to keep you in a box. If it's up to them. And who is them, they say? Who is them? Anybody know who them is? Them is the powers that be. The ones who run the country. Who run the world. Them. The man. Exactly. You say the man. That's right. It could be a woman, though. Could a woman run it? They got Hillary Clinton running for president. She's trying to run something. Is that going to work out? I don't know. She in there running. A lot of people trying to, saying that she's the one. And Germany has a woman leader. Yeah, so America may be next. Maybe. I don't think she should be getting it, but, that's just my opinion. I know some people say, oh, you can't say Hillary Clinton shouldn't be president. That's sexist. You're just against women. No. I'm going off of just straight up what's been going on from what I see with my own eyes. When you look back and see the stuff that's going on in the real world, you got to see life for what it is. You got to see the truth, because the truth is going to set you free in the end. Every time. The truth is going to set you free. When we living in a lie, it makes it difficult. What's up, Tiffany? Yeah, when we living in a lie, it makes it difficult to come up out of that craziness, We get stuck into this paradigm of this is the correct answer and we'll never know what the truth is because we never even tried to seek the truth. And then, and a lot of times people don't really want to know the truth. But what they say, you can't handle the truth. But that's some real stuff. Can you handle the truth if the truth smacks you in the face? That's some serious stuff. When you living in the truth, that means you really got to be saying what's really going on. Researching, getting the right information, spreading the right information. Not just putting out some stuff because you heard it. Cognitive dissonance. That's right. That's exactly what it is. As a matter of fact, I just put a video up on my YouTube at ChrisMonroeSTL about cognitive dissonance. It's a serious thing that we really have to take a look at. That cognitive dissonance is something that we have to, address. We can't just let it go in and make it seem like, oh, it's just not that bad. Just like the post-traumatic slavery syndrome. We have a slavery mindset. That's what helps us put ourselves in a position where we have to spend money that we don't have to try to be like people that don't even like us. We spending money to try to get big old cars, big old trucks, big old rims. As a matter of fact, I was in the Army for 6 years, and I did my tour over in Iraq. So, when I come back, we getting all that money over there, right? And it's tax-free while we over there. So I'm thinking, oh, man, everybody going to have all this money. Everybody come back. What you think they did with that money when they came back with it? As soon as they came back, big rims, big trucks, big stuff, all of that. They were spending that money like it burnt their pocket. I was like, dang. Matter of fact, before I even deployed, I could see people, and I look at them and see what they driving. Like, they must have deployed before because they on them big rims. They been in a war zone, or they been in Afghanistan, or they been somewhere because they went over there, made that $20,000, $30,000, came back and blew it. But they come back to what Leo was saying earlier, that that American mindset, that thing of that in. Matter of fact, when I was over there too in Iraq, we was over there with the Royal British Marines. And so they were over there, and I asked him, like, what do y'all think about Americans? For real, just tell me straight up, what you think about Americans? They said, y'all are arrogant. Americans are arrogant. Y'all know everything. I said, dang, well, at least I asked for the truth. That's what I just got through talking about, asking about that truth, and the truth came on in. So yeah, they said that, and I was like, wow, that's some deep stuff. Deep, deep stuff. It's very serious. America is arrogant. Do you agree with that? Phone lines wide open at 516-418-5565. We got a guest coming in a few minutes here too. Jignor. He'll be calling up in a little bit. And America is also glutinous. I heard that. That's right. That's America. I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least you're free. Well, you thought you was free till you look like me. Ooh, that rhyme. Put that in a song. I'm going to do a remix to that. That's how we doing it. They say, at least you're free till you get here. And you're like, wait a minute. Am I free as I thought I was? I thought I was free. I thought I was proud to be an American. And come to find out, you got to have the right skin for the light skin for the win. To get the win. That's how they doing us. They do us like that each and every time. And we can't fall for these tricks. We got to be smarter than this. We have to be smarter. A lot of people blame everybody else and all this, but we have to take some personal responsibility as well. We have to step up to the plate and say, you know what can I do to make a difference? To be, get things right. You can't just sit up and blame everybody all the time for something else. Blame, the blame game. How many times we going to do that? Blaming them and gaming them. That's how we doing it, yo. We're about to take this break. When we come back, we got your phone calls at 516-418-5565. That's 516-418-5565. Right back. We'll be back before you know it on your favorite radio show, The Chris Monroe Show.
This is The Chris Monroe Show. Are you seeking an affordable way to promote your business, product, service, nonprofit organization, or even an event? Visit ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
What up with you?
There are several options available for advertising opportunities. Find out advertising rates at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Promote within the website itself. Promote on our YouTube videos. Promote everywhere within our network. Be heard, be found, increase sales. ChrisMonroeSTL.com is a place to find out more. Several options are available that will go with any budget. ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Does your dog seem unhappy, irritated, or scratching his ears all the time? It's probably due to wax buildup. If you see any sign of wax drizzling out of those ears, it's probably time to clean them. And there's an easy way to do that. Loving My Pets Canine Ear Cleaner is the best way to do this. Loving My Pets Canine Ear Cleaner is specifically formulated to clean, dry, and deodorize the ear canal. Get your bottle today at lovingmypets.net. Log on and see the video on how to apply it, how it works, see reviews, and so much more. Lovingmypets.net is the way to go. Lovingmypets.net.
It was 2 years ago that James Clark with Better Family Life found former gang member Kenneth McLean.
You lose somebody around here like every month or so. Like, it's inevitable. Or somebody in your block is going to die because of mistaken identity.
Better Family Life offers an initiative to fight gang crime. They say there are hundreds of gang members living in the St. Louis area. One of them was McLean.
It's going to change your life. It's going to take you to the penitentiary. Eventually, you're not going to get away with it.
The option is a life of underachievement, the penitentiary, or you may wind up dead.
McLean dealt in used drugs. A series of temporary jobs and watching friends shot and killed in front of his eyes seemed to get in his way of obtaining a college degree. The odds were against him when he decided it was time to turn his life around.
Think about their situation and think about, how much better their life would be if they had more education or just more knowledge on the things that are out here.
And youth violence affects communities big and small and people of all races and colors. Better Family Life is on a mission to make a difference and make our streets safer.
We can't go in and march. We can't go in and hold a rally. We've got to go in and sit down with individuals and bring resources. Individuals will get out of gangs. Individuals will become law-abiding citizens if given the right access to resources.
Learn more about the Better Family Life Cultural, Educational, and Business Center at 5415 Page Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, 63112. This great organization has plenty to offer the community. Visit their website, betterfamilylife.org. That's betterfamilylife.org.
Hey, do you know where I can get like them big RBG banners?
Yeah, man. Go down to ChrisMonroeSTL.com. They got the big RBG banners, the little RBG banners, Ankh snapback hats, the RBG Africa snapback hats, and a whole lot more.
Well, how much does it cost? Does it cost a lot?
Well, it's actually quite affordable. And as a matter of fact, you can get these items, and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go ahead and visit that website, ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and log on there. I'm going to see if they can get me some of this cool stuff, man, because I see y'all rocking that RBG stuff all the time.
Yeah, man, do it. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Free shipping. Don't forget, ChrisMonroeSTL.com. The phone lines are wide open at 516-418-5565. Call up now. Have your opinion heard. Say what's on your mind. 516-418-5565. Press option 1. And now back to the Chris Monroe Show.
And we are back. Welcome back to the Chris Monroe Show. Phone lines wide open at 516-418-5565. There was an event this weekend I wanted to share with you all that came up. It was in Detroit, the New Era Detroit. And it's actually a video that goes with it, but I'm just going to play a part of it because it's pretty long. I'm just going to play a small part of it. It was the New Era Detroit. They basically went, and it was probably, I would say, 300, maybe more, black people, all basically in a group. They were walking down with the RBG flags. Everybody, they were helping out neighbors. They were picking up trash off the street, cleaning up, checking on the elderly, and stuff like that. It's a powerful video. It'll be on my website tonight at ChrisMonroeSTL.com, but I'm going to let you hear a piece of the audio right now.
If you feel like you're being left out, left behind, or not being integrated and participating in what we're doing, please let us know. If you have any concerns with your life, your health, your liberty, and your freedom, please let us know. Okay, with that being said, the New Era Elite are the brothers who are designated today to protect your life and your health and your safety while we participate in this program. Don't get me wrong, we do not expect any type of negativity because this is a completely positive thing, but we are living in the jungle of America. So with that being the case, we have to protect our people, particularly our women, these children, and all of the men out here. Now, as far as the men go, just because you're not in New Era Elite, you are still security. Okay? It is not your job to watch out for yourself. It is your job to watch out for your fellow man and the man, woman, and child next to you. With that being said, be responsible for your brothers and sisters. If you see somebody lingering off from the group, please notify them. We do not linger off from the group. These groups that you in, you need to look at the people who next to you and make sure you be accountable for them. Right now, we all family. So that means the man or woman standing next to you is now your brother or your sister. So treat that person like your brother or your sister, okay? Everybody with me? Yes. Okay, now, the New Era Elite will be forming a perimeter around this entire crowd. With that being said, there will be 3 brothers in front of you and 3 brothers behind you at all times. Do not walk ahead of those 3 brothers in front of you and those 3 brothers behind you. The 3 brothers I'm talking about, they will be in front of this entire parade. There will be 3 brothers behind this entire parade. Do not linger behind them. Okay? And do not linger in front of them. If you cannot adhere to this, if this is too hard for you to understand, if this is something that you do not want to do, we will ask you to leave. Because you're not only threatening your own safety, you're threatening the safety of everybody that's out here, okay? Everybody clear on that? Yeah. Any questions? Any concerns?
I just want to make a statement. That's all. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Peace.
I just want to say, I love y'all. I'm so proud of you. I don't know what to do. I am very proud of each and every one of you. This young man who just spoke almost made me cry. I'm Cynthia A. Johnson, and I just want to say I love y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you.
And that's just a small clip of it. That's a small clip of that. It's an actual nice, powerful video. It's in high definition quality. It's probably at least 300 black people all together in peace and harmony in Detroit. It was this Saturday, the 8th or the 16th. Yeah, it was the 16th of April, this Saturday. New Era Detroit. It was a whole bunch of people. It's a powerful video. Go check it out. It's on my Facebook. It's on my YouTube. And we need to see images of black people doing something positive. Not just always sagging pants, twerking, doing all the usual stuff. We got to do something positive sometime. And this was one of those times where something positive was actually going on. Shout outs to the New Era Detroit. Like I said, it was at least, I would say, probably 250 to 300 people, maybe more. I didn't even get to see how many people it was, but it was a lot of people. And basically, they had a big parade. And they went through, cleaned up the streets, you know, checked on the elderly, you know, went and talked to people, make sure everybody's okay, let them know that we are there for them. We have to do it in our own community. Shouts out to Arvin Poole. I see you up in the Periscope. We are broadcasting on 3 times. I'm trying to be a hack star. We on Periscope, we on Facebook Live, and we on YouTube Live all at the same time. Hack stars in the building, baby. We trying to hack them up. That's how we doing it. I learned from the best, though. But yeah, that's how we doing it. You're now tuned into the Chris Monroe Show. This is a, YouTube Live. We're on YouTube as well. YouTube Live. We're trying to do them all. I'm going to see how it come out at the end. That's the one I'm scared about. I don't know. That might be, because that signal was kind of weak a little bit ago. But, you know, like I say, this is a call-in show at 516-418-5565. 516-418-5565. But yeah, you know, somebody got to try it first, though, right? I know when you do stuff, too, Arvin, you go in there and you just test it out. You just test it out. Say, somebody got to do it, right? If nobody tested, you won't know what it's going to do. So you got to say, well, if nobody did it, why not do it all? Hack it out. The only way you're going to know is get in there. You can't be scared. We ain't never scared around here. But yeah, that's how we doing it. For those of you just joining the broadcast, I am Chris Monroe, Mr. I Stay Woke. I bring the news and the information to you to help you make better decisions in your life. We're doing a triple broadcast on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Periscope all at the same time. And we're trying to make it all go all through. And it's a radio show, too. I forgot. We're on a radio, too. How about that? Streaming on a website, too, at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. So we're trying to get the tech game strong and get on in there and let them know we ain't playing around no more. Embrace this technology. A lot of people are afraid of the technology. I know my mama used to say back in the day, I don't want to get in that computer. I don't want to mess that computer. I'm going to call up. I say, you know what? You call up. You still going in that computer. You can't go without the computer. There ain't nothing you can do. You going in that computer. If they type you in, you can type you in. You going in that computer. That's one of them things we got to see. The truth. The truth will set you free. You know that, right? The truth is the truth, and we can't be lied to no more. But I see we got a few viewers over here on the Facebook Live, and that kicked me off. So that was one of those technical glitches that's going to happen. It kicked me off, so I had to get back on that. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube. I guess that's still good. And then the Periscope over here. Periscope won't never let you down. And those of you who don't know about Periscope, you might want to check that out. If you're into this live streaming stuff, Periscope got it on lock for now. Until Facebook buy them out or something. I don't know. I think they need to work out a deal where Facebook and Periscope, you know, you use the platform of Periscope and use the following of Facebook and put them together. You know, why can't they work together? Can't we all just get along? Can't we? Sometime. You know, that's one of them things. You never know if it's going to happen or not. But they probably either going to try to buy them out or it's competition. But yeah, they got to get their game up on Facebook Live, though. Facebook Live is cool. Don't get me wrong. Because they got the following. That's the only real reason. But I went through and I did a few tests on there, too. Because, you know, I had to test that to see how that worked last week or whatever. And the Facebook Live, the comments come up. It take like 28 seconds to get a comment. I mean, I forgot I said something 28 seconds ago. You know how much stuff happened in 30 seconds? A whole lot. But that's how we doing it. They, you know, you can't have just a little bit of everything in there mixed up like that. But it's slow, you know. Matter of fact, it was faster earlier, I think, because I actually put the Facebook Live on my like page and then shared it to my page. But earlier when I had it on my page, but I forgot to share it to my like page. It's too much stuff. It's too much technology to remember. Can't you even remember all the logins? Do people have problems with that? They like, how do you log in? What's my code? You got to do uppercase, lowercase, case sensitive, all of this stuff. And you like, what the heck? How can you remember your code? I'll tell you the trick. Make 2 codes and just use them 2 codes for everything. Hacking it. Hack stars, baby. Hack it. That's how we doing it. But you got to get this stuff and do it like opposed to be, y'all. We coming into the last 5 minutes of the first hour of the Chris Monroe Show. I got some more stuff coming up here in a little bit. In the next segment, we're going to talk more about this topic of self-hate, keeping up with the Joneses, the lack of knowledge of self, the slave mentality, and the loss of respect. Because you know we lost respect for one another, right? That's one of the problems. I think America has more personal debt than in other countries. I don't know. That might be true. America does have a lot of personal debt. You know, we swipe that credit card without thinking about it. You spend more money on the credit card than you'll spend if you pay cash. It's been tested and studies shown. I think they said it's, 27% more or something? I forgot what the real number is, but something like that. It's some number more. Whatever it is, swiping is more. So like when I'm out doing different events and stuff and people want to buy something from me, you know what I keep with me? That little square reader, baby. Pop it in your phone, boop, swipe that card, and cha-ching. That's how we do it. Entrepreneurs, stand up. Don't have no reason for people not to be able to pay you. That don't make sense, does it? That won't make any sense at all. You got to be able to get that money. Credit cards are not so common in Germany. Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that. I never been to Germany. That's one of those places that I dodged out of. When I was in the military, they did like 1 week went overseas, 1 week stayed stateside. 1 week overseas, the next week, the next group stayed stateside. So I just happened to be on a good group that stayed stateside and still ended up overseas. My first duty station was Fort Polk, Louisiana, down in the south, in the bayou. Nice and hot and sweaty with the alligators and stuff down there, buddy. And the armadillos. Every 2 miles on the highway, you see an armadillo with his feet up. What's that about? They running over them armadillos every time I look up. Feet in the sky. And I'm like, man, them armadillos, they getting killed. Them cars putting in some work. You think you see deer on the side of the road or someplace, them armadillos were getting put down there in Louisiana. Putting them down hard. Upside down. Look like a roach. You know like a roach do? Don't act like you ain't never seen no roach. You all had some roaches before, seen them. Matter of fact, in Louisiana, they had some big old roaches. Big. Like, and then one of them, they even fly. They got flying roaches down there. I don't know if they got them in St. Louis like that, but flying roaches, yeah. one night in the barracks, I was in Louisiana. We flipped on the light. You know, I'd be dark when you sleep. Flipped on the light. The roach, like, it looked up at me basically, threw his wings up, and then flew off. So it had a 3-part thing. Stop, look at me, throw the wings up, and then flew. I was like, oh, hell no. We can't have no damn flying roaches. I ain't never seen a flying roach. And that puppy flew. And it was a roach. A real roach, brown and big. I was like, man, what they feeding these roaches down here? But that's what happens when you, I guess when you're down south. Everything big down there. Everything big. House real big. Cars real big. Everything big. That's what they say. But, you know, that's just something you got to be aware of and know what's really going on out here. The truth. Overspending is big in Texas. Oh, really? But they got money down there. Texas is tax-free. Tax-free state. Just like, Tennessee, what is it? Wisconsin, Florida. Credit scores are lower in the South. I know that's right. You're spending all that money. Got that debt. Carrying all that debt, that revolving debt. And property taxes are higher in Texas as well as those other tax-free states too. But yep, I'm getting ready to take this break at the top of the hour here. When we come back, we'll get your phone calls in at 516-418-5565. 516-418-5565. We'll be right back. Before you know it, this is your favorite radio show, The Chris Monroe Show.
This is the Chris Monroe Show. Are you seeking an affordable way to promote your business, product, service?
What up, Facebook Live? I see y'all over there.
Visit ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
Facebook Live, streaming live. It already kicked me off one time. I came right back with another rhyme. Then Periscope over here. Let's see who we got. Matt Dizzo up in here.
Promote on our YouTube.
What up, Matt Dizzo?
Promote everywhere within our network.
And Leo. Y'all names rhyme.
Increase sales. ChrisMonroeSTL.com is the place to find out more. Several options are available that will go with any budget. ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Does your dog seem unhappy, irritated, or scratching his ears all the time? It's probably due to wax buildup. If you see any sign of wax drizzling out of those ears, it's probably time to clean them. And there's an easy way to do that. Loving My Pets Canine Ear Cleaner is the best way to do this. Loving My Pets Canine Ear Cleaner is specifically formulated to clean, dry, and deodorize the ear canal. Get your bottle today at lovingmypets.net. Log on and see the video on how to apply it, how it works, see reviews, and so much more. Lovingmypets.net is the way to go. Lovingmypets.net.
It was 2 years ago that James Clark with Better Family Life found former gang member Kenneth McLean.
You lose somebody around here like every month or so. Like, it's inevitable. Or somebody in your block is going to die because of mistaken identity.
Better Family Life offers an initiative to fight gang crime. They say there are hundreds of gang members living in the St. Louis area. One of them was McLean.
If it's going to change your life, it's going to send you to the penitentiary. Eventually, you're not going to get away with it.
The option is a life of underachievement, the penitentiary, or you may wind up dead.
McLean dealt and used drugs. A series of temporary jobs and watching friends shot and killed in front of his eyes seemed to get in his way of obtaining a college degree. The odds were against him when he decided...
Can y'all hear me clearly over here on Facebook? Can you hear me loud and clear? Put something in the comment.
How much better their life will be if they had more education or just more knowledge on the things that are out here.
And youth violence affects communities big and small and people of all races and colors. Better Family Life is on a mission to make a difference and make our streets safer.
We can't go in and march. We can't go in and hold a rally. We've got to go in and sit down with individuals and bring resources. Individuals will get out of gangs. Individuals will become law-abiding citizens if given the right access to resources.
Learn more about the Better Family Life Cultural, Educational, and Business Center at 5415 Page Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, 63112. This great organization has plenty to offer the community. Visit their website, betterfamilylife.org. That's betterfamilylife.org.
Hey, do you know where I can get like them big RBG banners?
Yeah, man. Go down to ChrisMonroeSTL.com. They got the big RBG banners, the little RBG banners, snapback hats, the RBG Africa snapback hats, and a whole lot more.
Well, how much does it cost? Does it cost a lot?
Well, it's actually quite affordable. And as a matter of fact, you can get these items, and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go ahead and visit that website, ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and log on there. I'm going to see if they can get me some of this cool stuff, man, because I see y'all rocking that RBG stuff all the time.
Yeah, man, do it. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Free shipping. Don't forget, ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're back live with the Chris Monroe Show. You got an opinion? You want to voice your opinion? Oh, you got to do now. Call that number, 516-418-5565. You heard me? 516-418-5565. Don't get the rest away. Back to the show.
And we are back broadcasting all the way live on the Chris Monroe Show, broadcasting on the Periscope, broadcasting on the Facebook Live, and on the YouTube streaming live. What up, Facebook? I see you. But yeah, this is how we doing it, y'all. We got the, we just coming down to this self-hate thing. You know, it's not even necessarily a self-hate thing, but the question we're asking is, why do we buy stuff we don't need to impress people who don't like us with money we don't have? Why do we do that? There's got to be a real science or something to this on why we do things like that. It's silly. We sit up and try to impress people and try to be in with the Joneses. And then even we send our kids and we doing the same thing with them. Because you know what school is, right? School is a fashion show. We sending our kids in there. They got to have the freshest kicks, the best clothes, the best outfit. Everything got to be dressed to impress. And the system of capitalism also tricks us. Yep, exactly. It tricks us. It makes us believe that it's something that's good that ain't no good. You know, I'm not going to say that I'm against the capitalist thing altogether, because I'm pretty capitalist myself. I sell a lot of stuff. And I understand you got to be on the top to make it work. You can't be on the bottom. The producer versus consumer mindset, exactly, is one of those things that we definitely have to look at. We can't just always be consumers. What are you producing? What are you creating? What are you making? You know, you have to really look at it at that. You can't just be always eating up all the chicken, all the hog maw, all the pig feet. You got to be the one that's cooking it sometime, the one that's catching it sometime, the one that's doing something other than just consuming and using up everything, breathing up all the air. You know? And kill it sometime. Exactly. You got to kill it. And I just saw a bad video today on Facebook. They was beating. It was a video in China, and they was basically beating dogs. They was pulling them out, whacking them over the head with a stick, and the dogs looking all sad and dying. And they 2 hits and they out. Boom, bam, they gone. And then they flip them. Yeah. And then they would slit their throat and let the blood drip out into a little bucket. And then they'll throw them over there, they'll defirm or whatever, and then cut them. Yeah, dogs are common eating in China, and they showed it on Facebook. And I'm like, man, it's probably going to get knocked off. But I guess not. Who knows? I guess not. It's just, it's kind of like spooky. Like, what are they putting in that food? You know, it's just like the show we had a couple weeks ago about, making marijuana legal. A lot of people thinking that, oh yeah, weed is good. It's good for us. Yeah, they eat horses in Germany. Dang. But like people in America here saying, oh, weed is good for us. It's natural. It's the best thing. It's natural. And I'm like, I don't know. It ain't really nothing in this country natural. Have you really looked around? The food ain't natural. The water is wrong. I mean, I drink this Fiji water. I mean, I don't know. I put a little bit of lemon in it, or lime, or key lime in it. But, It's already alkalinic with this water that I'm drinking here, this Fiji water. But, you know, when you're drinking the water, you got, you know, how they selling 36 bottles of water for $3? Is that real water? When you go to the store and you think about that, when you spending $36 on 36 bottles of water for $3, how you going to do that? That don't even make sense. That tell you something ain't right. When the price of stuff come down so low, it's contaminated. Uh-oh. And they was talking about that up in Flint, Michigan. They said some of that water people was donating, they couldn't even give it out because of something about it, if it started with an A or a D or something like that. And that's how they doing it. You know, shouts out to Cookie Johnson. Happy birthday to you yesterday, Cookie Johnson. Happy birthday yesterday, but I'm going to give it to you today. And that was April 17th, as a matter of fact. That's my dad's birthday, too, April 17th. You got the same birthday as my dad. Rest his soul. But yeah, this, you know, you don't, like people saying the weed is natural and all this. And I'm like, you know, the food ain't even natural here. The drink ain't even natural here. What is natural? Made with artificial flavoring. You read the bottle, you like, oh, what's on here? They got that, they got this, they got that. Well, what did they add in there? You know, because they be adding a lot of stuff, additives and preservatives. They always trying to see if they can make it cheaper, more efficient, and that comes back to what you were saying earlier, Leo, that capitalist society. They always trying to figure out how can they make 10 more cents. Oh, it's today. You celebrated yesterday. Well, happy birthday today, Cookie Johnson. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. I don't sing, but that's my singing. Happy birthday and many more. Good to see you turning 24. Even though it's probably more. Yep, but that's how we doing it. We're doing a triple broadcast now. Everybody just heard you worldwide on your birthday. Cookie Johnson, birthday. Yeah, she looks like she's 21. On Periscope, we're on Facebook Live, and we're on YouTube Live, all at the same time on the Chris Monroe Show. That's how we do it. Shooting out them birthdays. Birthday party up in here on today. Okay. But yeah, that's how we doing it, y'all. But this, you know, we just talking about, you got to think about it. Why do we buy the stuff that we don't need to impress people who don't like us with money we don't even have? Why do we do that? It's got to be something deep down and psychological on why we do it. We do a lot of weird stuff anyway. So it's like, what happened to that? You know, we got to really dig into this stuff and see what the real truth of the matter is. Like I say, we can't handle the truth sometimes, but sometimes we can. I can handle the truth. I always say, bring it on. The media does market, they does things to market our conscience. Yeah, I get you. The media does have a lot to say because you got the show like Empire. You got, what's the one with Olivia Pope? When she up there trying to sleep with the president. You got that one. You got, you know, you got a lot of stuff. Scandal. Yeah, I ain't never really even watched it. Scandal. And it's like, oh, everybody like, oh, yeah. And they don't even know subconsciously they programming the black woman to want a white man. Am I telling the truth about something, or you think I'm just making this up? I think that's what the whole purpose of that is. They programming you to make you feel like you need to want a white man. Yeah, and the advertising is a big deal. Exactly. You know, that's just, you know, we got to see this stuff because it's serious. You know, you don't want a white man. I know that's right, Cookie Johnson. You stay black and proud. That's right. She black and she proud. So am I. Are you black and proud? Do you have self-hate in you? Hope not. We want to try to get it up out of you. And I think it's probably, you know, I don't even think it's just a black thing. I think it's a lot of people in America, like, you know, Leo was saying earlier. A lot of people in America, we got a mentality that's just different from other places in the world. Oh, hello from Alberta. Is that Canada? Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, in Periscope, shooting us out. What up? Broadcasting worldwide. We're on Periscope Live, we're on Facebook Live, and we're on YouTube, all on the Chris Monroe Show. It's a call-in show. If you got something to say, call in, 516-418-5565, 516-418-5565. Asians idolize Americans. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, a lot of people want to be like American. I want to go to America. That's the land of the free and the home of the brave. You know, they want to come see that American dream. What is the American dream? What is the real American dream? You're looking at one of them right here. The American dream was me. The American dream was you if you black in this country. Oh, welcome. You're going to be coming to St. Louis. That's good. That's good. Shout out to you. Asians get that surgery on their eyes to make them look more American. Really? So first they like that with their eyes slanted, and then they try to get it unslanted. Wow. I didn't know that one. Dang. They getting their eyes unslanted. That's crazy. And lighten skin. Yeah, I know about the skin bleaching because they do that in Africa. That's a big thing over there in Africa. But this self-hate is serious. Serious, serious stuff. And that's why we have to chop it all up. Your phone calls are welcome at 516-418-5565. And we're going to take a caller here. And I want to ask that question, though. Why do we buy the stuff we don't need to impress people who don't like us with money we don't have? A caller calling in from the 704. You're live on the Chris Monroe Show. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? I finally...
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. You're in.
Okay. I don't know the real answer to this, but that's why I tune into your show weekly just to find out some good information, brother. You really be talking some good stuff, so I appreciate that. We need more people like you. I hope I don't...